WKBN is your local election headquarters, and we are committed to bringing you the most complete coverage. Today, I'm talking with Tim Ginter. He is a Republican running for Columbiana County Commissioner. Thanks for being here, Tim.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So first off, why are you running?
Well, I'm running because the doorway of opportunity opened up for me to serve the people of Columbiana County in a new role. As many of my constituents know, I served in the State House for 8 years until I was termed out in 2022. And so I enjoyed serving the people during that time in that role, and I saw this as another opportunity.
And what do you bring to this role in terms of your background and experience?
Well, you know, I was thinking about that on the way to this interview, and I was going back into my background, my work background in particular. And I recognized that I began to join the workforce when I was 13 years old, and I asked my father, I told him I would like to have a pony. And the question my father asked me was, that's great, how are you going to pay for it? And so I began in the workforce at the age of 13, been working ever since. And actually that question of my father helped to form my philosophy, not only for life, but as I have served in government. Because quite often there are good ideas, good programs that are submitted, but the question is, how are we going to pay for it? And it goes back to the same experience that I had as a 13-year-old when I began delivering papers. Someone is going to work hard to help pay for those programs that we who serve in government forward. So that's helped to serve me there. I then went on to work construction when I was in high school during the summer, and then entered the workforce as a machinist, tool and die maker. And I learned that trade when I was in Colorado Springs attending school, finished up at Mount Vernon Nazarene University. And then, as I've already mentioned, I served 8 years in the State House as state representative for the people of Columbiana County, the last 2 years of which I was honored to serve in the leadership role, elected by my peers to serve with the Speaker of the House.
And how do you separate yourself from your opponent?
I believe there are a few ways that I separate myself from him, and that is definitely not just work experience, my background, the exposure that I've had also as a pastor for 44 years. I've served as a pastor of 5 different churches. And so that has helped me to understand firsthand the challenges that people are facing in this world, emotionally, financially, as we've served those people down through the many years. But also I believe that my role in government and serving in the state level, serving on committees that help me to address the needs already of people in county government has given me the background that will help to serve me if I'm elected as commissioner.
And should you be elected, what do you see as the biggest challenge?
Well, Columbiana County is in very good shape, fiscally, organizationally. The commissioners have done a very good job. Their policies, their philosophies, their practices have served to put the county in a great position. But in regards to those things that I feel that I would like to focus upon, first of all, I'd like to complete the 911, the centralization of 911 in Columbiana County. Commissioner Weigel has done a yeoman's work in that particular area, but it needs to be finished up. Our goal is March of 2025, but the purchasing of new equipment and equipment that can talk, for lack of a better term, better with the other PSAPs is a priority. And Columbiana County was one of the pilot program counties for 8 years. So the finishing up and the completion of the 911 centralization. Secondly, I would like to address the rising health care costs that the county is incurring in taking care of the inmates in the county jail. Now, this is something that Columbiana County, not Columbiana County alone, is facing. Other counties are also facing this same issue, rising health care costs as they care for the inmate population of the county jails. So there's going to have to be some type of an innovative reimbursement solution, in my opinion, that will have to be brought about by cooperation between state and federal government to help the counties. That's one of my goals. And then finally, a third one is to somehow address the rising property tax issue that we have. Everyone's experiencing this. And it's simply, we cannot continue in this current role, especially our senior population, those who retired on fixed income. That too is a big bite. And it would be something that would be a cooperative effort between the state and the county. But I would like to address those issues.
All right, Tim, thank you so much for joining me today.
Been my pleasure, Anna. Thank you.
We will continue following this race through the November election.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.